capital rationing consists with two words, that is capital where it means what beta, funds, and rationing means short of. So we can say that capital rationing is a way to pick up the best projects under the existing capital restrictions. Whatever the existing capital restriction, we have to choose the best projects under our existing capital restriction, right? Under our funds limit, under our fund shortage, right? So we have to decide about that, right? We have to decide about that capital rationing is a way, it's a way to pick up the best projects. What is it? It's a way to pick up the best projects under what? Existing capital restrictions, right? You have fund shortage. If you have 20 lakh rupees, so in that 20 lakh rupees, you have to select the best project, right? You have to select the best project under that 20 lakhs capital restriction. That is what capital rationing, that is nothing but a capital rationing concept, right? So this is what beta capital rationing. Remember it, everyone. Capital rationing is what? It's a way to pick up what? The best project. It's a way to pick up what beta? The best projects under the existing capital restrictions, right? Simple. और ये देखो, this is the common thing which I have given here, ताकि एक click में आपको समझ जाए. Funds, capital funds, rationing means shortage of control, limit, restrictions, whatever you can say. So that is what capital rationing. Because we have limited funds, so we have to decide it, where to invest, which project is best. We have to consider it. That is nothing but a capital rationing, beta. That is nothing but a capital rationing, a way to pick up the best projects under the existing capital restriction. Right? What is capital rationing? Is a way to pick up the best projects under the existing capital restrictions. Remember it. Now see, now what are the types of capital rationing? Remember it, everyone. There are two types of capital rationing. There are two types, right? First one is what? External capital rationing, and secondly, internal capital rationing. First one is what? External capital rationing. Second one is what? Internal capital rationing. Now, what is external capital rationing? External capital rationing can also be referred as hard capital rationing. That is what external. That is what external capital rationing. And internal capital rationing is what? Soft capital rationing. So what does it mean? Hard capital rationing means what? Company not able to raise funds from outsiders. Company not able to raise funds from outsiders like banks, financial institutions, friends, relatives, whatever. Right? So that is what hard capital rationing means. अब कंपनी को बाहर से फंड अवेल ही नहीं हो पा रहा, वो बैंक देने के लिए तैयार नहीं है, बोला भाई आपको हमने पहले से इतना दे दिया, इससे ज्यादा नहीं दे सकता. कोई फाइनेंशियल इंस्टीट्यूशन नहीं दे रहा है, फ्रेंड्स, रिलेटिव, they are also not giving us what? Funds. So that is, there is a situation of what? Hard capital rationing, right? If company not able to raise funds, if company is not able to raise funds from outsiders, not able to raise funds from outsiders like banks, financial institutions, friends, relatives, etc. That is hard capital rationing, which can be considered external. They are external factor, na? They are external factor. That is why it is known as what? External capital rationing. Simple. Got it? Now, next one is what? Internal capital rationing. What better? Next point is what? Internal. Now see, what is internal capital rationing? Within the organization, which is known as soft capital rationing. Soft capital rationing. So, like company's management restriction on finance department. Yeah, company's management restrictions to finance department. Company management has said that no, 10 lakhs se zyada you cannot raise. So that is what company's management restriction. Company's management restriction. So what finance department will do? Finance department cannot raise more than 10 lakhs. That is what restrictions of the management, which is known as internal capital rationing. which is soft capital rationing. Clear? Pakka? External capital rationing clear, internal capital rationing clear. Is there any doubt? किसी को डाउट है तो बोल सकते हैं, अनम्यूट करके फिर से बताऊंगा मैं. I'll explain it again. Come on. अगर नहीं बोलेगा तो समझ गया मैं कि समझ गया आप लोग. बोलो, कोई है किसी को इशू समझने में? तो और भी ट्रिक्स है मेरे पास. क्लियर? ओके. So external means hard capital rationing, internal means soft capital rationing. External means like we cannot able to raise funds from outsiders, right? Internal means कंपनी के अंदर का. कंपनी के अंदर मतलब मैनेजमेंट ने रिस्ट्रिक्शन डाल दिया. इफ मैनेजमेंट हैज पुट रिस्ट्रिक्शंस तो कहां से रेज करेगा? पॉसिबल है? नो, नॉट पॉसिबल. राइट है? अपने से कुछ नहीं कर सकता. यू नो चॉल्बे. गॉट इट? सो external capital rationing and internal capital rationing clear. This is what types of capital rationing. Everyone have to remember it. Now beta, after this types के बाद अब क्या? Now the topic means the part which will come that is very important for solving questions. So the part is what project decision under capital rationing. What beta? Project decision under what? Capital rationing. So first of all, you have to know that there are two types of projects. Two types of projects. Capital budgeting. Considering capital budgeting, there are two types of project. That is divisible projects. Second, indivisible projects. What bacha? Divisible, indivisible. Now, divisible project is what? Projects can be selected proportionately. Proportionately. Projects can be selected proportionately, which is known as divisible projects. Example, construction of building, etc. Now, understand this concept. Divisible projects means, see, like Shanthan Company Limited got the contract to construct a building. राइट है? टू कंस्ट्रक्ट अ बिल्डिंग. राइट? तो शैंतन ने क्या डिसाइड किया? शैंतन की कंपनी ने 10 फ्लोर का बिल्डिंग बनाएगा मैं, 10 फ्लोर्स का. ठीक है? बट आफ्टर दैट ही मतलब उसने जो अपना फंड का पूरा क्राइटेरिया ही हैज सीन, तो अकॉर्डिंगली अभी देखो 10 फ्लोर बनाने के लिए 10 करोड़ का कॉस्ट है. कॉस्ट इज व्हाट? 10 करोड़. बट शैंतन कंपनी लिमिटेड हैव ओनली 8 करोड़ रुपीस. देयर इज अ कैपिटल रैशनिंग. 8 करोड़ से ज्यादा वो रेज नहीं कर सकता. तो व्हाट ही विल गोइंग टू डू? वो प्रोजेक्ट छोड़ सकता है क्या? नहीं. वो क्या बोलेगा? ठीक है, प्रोपोर्शनेटली 8 करोड़ है ना, 8 फ्लोर बनाएंगे. 8 फ्लोर. यस, ही कैन. वो 10 की जगह पे 8 फ्लोर बनाएगा. कोई इश्यू नहीं. राइट? सो दैट प्रोजेक्ट इज नोन एज डिविजिबल प्रोजेक्ट्स. दैट प्रोजेक्ट इज नोन एज डिविजिबल प्रोजेक्ट. और 8 फ्लोर पे भी 8 फ्लोर बनेगा तो फिर भी काम हो सकता है ना. बराबर है? यस, बिकेगा. 8 फ्लोर है तो फिर भी बिकेगा, 10 है तो फिर भी बिकेगा. So projects can be selected proportionately. Here projects can be selected proportionately. That is why divisible projects, right? And in divisible projects, the basis of selection, always remember this, profitability index. Basis of selection of this project is profitability index, and this you have to remember it, because this will be used while solving practical problems. Very important. और सिंपल देखो, एकदम सिंपल बच्चों वाला ट्रिक याद रखना. डिविजिबल, डिवाइड होता है ना. प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी इंडेक्स का फॉर्मूला क्या है? पीवी ऑफ कैश इनफ्लो डिवाइड बाय पीवी ऑफ कैश आउटफ्लो. बच्चों वाला ट्रिक याद रखो. कभी बाई चांस भूल गया कि अरे भाई डिविजिबल या इंडिविजुअल पे कौन सा पीआई है कि एनपीवी है, तो याद रखना डिविजिबल डिवाइड होता है तो प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी इंडेक्स में भी डिवाइड होता है ना. बस डिविजिबल प्रोजेक्ट्स आया तो वी हैव टू यूज प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी इंडेक्स. ओवर. राइट? एंड डिविजिबल projects can be selected proportionately, like simple example I have given, construction of building, etc. Right? This is what divisible projects. Now second one is what? Indivisible. Indivisible means अगर आपने उस प्रोजेक्ट में हाथ डाला तो कंप्लीट करके ही छोड़ना पड़ेगा. That is what indivisible. Right? Clear है? कंस्ट्रक्शन ऑफ बिल्डिंग जैसा नहीं 10 फ्लोर था, चल 8 फ्लोर बना लिया, काम हो गया. नहीं, वैसा नहीं. ये डिविजिबल में हो सकता है. बट In this, it cannot, right? So what is indivisible projects? Projects cannot be selected proportionately. In this project, indivisible project cannot be selected proportionately. Bridge, अभी देखो example दिया simple. Construction of bridge. Bridge 1 point और ये second point, right है? ब्रिज बनेगा तो पूरा ही बनेगा, तभी तो बंदा आएगा 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 और इधर पहुंचेगा, राइट है? अब मैंने क्या किया, मेरा ब्रिज का काम 10 करोड़ का फंड रिक्वायरमेंट है, राइट है, बट आई हैव ओनली 8 करोड़। 8 करोड़ मतलब मेरा 80% काम होगा, बस इतना, और अपना ये डेस्टिनेशन है, दिस इज आवर डेस्टिनेशन। बीच में क्या खाई है, बीच में बराबर है समंदर है, सी, राइट है? तो बेटा 80%, 8 करोड़ में इतना बन गया मेरा, बस हो गया, छोड़ दूं क्या? बाकी क्या जंप लेके जाएगा सुपरमैन बन के? सुपरमैन बनेगा नहीं ना, नॉट पॉसिबल, राइट? इट मींस इन दिस प्रोजेक्ट, इंडिविजुअल प्रोजेक्ट, यू हैव टू कंप्लीट पूरा, ऑल द प्रोजेक्ट यू हैव टू कंप्लीट इट, मींस यू हैव टू कंप्लीट इट ऑल। 10 करोड़ चाहिए तो 10 करोड़ चाहिए, नहीं तो हाथ डालो ही मत। 8 करोड़ से तो ये प्रोजेक्ट छोड़ ही दो, पूरा नहीं कर सकता, आपको अरेंज करना ही पड़ेगा पूरा 10 करोड़, then only you can complete this project. So this project cannot be selected proportionately. आधा ब्रिज बना के छोड़ देगा, पॉसिबल है? क्या होगा? आधा ब्रिज बना के उधर जाके समुद्र की हवा लेगा, ओ वाह बैठ जाओ उधर किनारे पे, नहीं नहीं बेटा, एज पे बैठ के कुछ नहीं होने वाला है, राइट? सो प्रोजेक्ट्स कैन नॉट बी सिलेक्टेड proportionately. In this project, what individual project, what project cannot be selected proportionately, राइट? प्रोपोर्शनलिटी सिलेक्ट नहीं कर सकता। अगर पूरा करना है तो पूरा उस हाथ में काम, देखो उस काम में हाथ डाला तो पूरा यू हैव टू कंप्लीट इट। सो कंस्ट्रक्शन ऑफ ब्रिज यू हैव टू कंप्लीट इट टोटली, राइट? इट कैन नॉट बी सिलेक्टेड प्रोपोर्शनेटली, समझा? दैट इज व्हाट नोन एज इंडिविजिबल, दैट इज नोन एज व्हाट इंडिविजिबल प्रोजेक्ट्स। सो हियर द बेसिस ऑफ सिलेक्शन इज व्हाट? एनपीवी। नाउ हियर द बेसिस ऑफ सिलेक्शन इज व्हाट बेटा? एनपीवी, दैट इज नेट प्रेजेंट वैल्यू, right? So in this project, indivisible project, your basis of selection is what? NPV, net present value. Everyone have to remember this. Clear hai? Okay, so come on, review it. So project decision under capital rationing, there are two types of projects. First one divisible project, second one indivisible. Divisible projects can be selected proportionately, example construction of building, etc. And the basis of selection is what? Here the basis of selection is what beta? PI. PI means profitability index, profitability index, got it? And here indivisible projects cannot be selected proportionately, example construction of bridge, right? And here the basis of selection is what? NPV, that is net present value. Clear everyone? And this types of capital rationing you have seen, that is external capital rationing, internal capital rationing. External capital rationing is also known as what? Hard capital rationing. What beta? Hard capital rationing. And internal capital rationing is also known as soft capital rationing. Hard capital rationing means you are not able to raise funds from outsiders, right? Like banks, financial institutions, friends, relatives, all that. Soft capital rationing means company's management restrictions to raise the funds. That's it, right? And you have seen your capital rationing also, right? That is capital means funds, rationing means limited, short of, shortage, right? Restrictions, all. So therefore, capital rationing is what? It's a way to pick up the best projects, under the existing capital restrictions. Under what? Existing capital restrictions. So this is the very important part, theory of capital rationing in short and sweet term. Now, अगर किसी को डाउट है तो बोलो, फिर से समझाऊंगा मैं, बोलो। किसी को कोई इशू, टेंशन नहीं लेने का, जब तक है गावस्कर सर तो किस बात का डर? बोलो, किसी को है कुछ इश्यू तो फिर से बताऊं मैं। कैपिटल रैशनिंग, टाइप्स ऑफ कैपिटल रैशनिंग और प्रोजेक्ट डिसीजन अंडर कैपिटल रैशनिंग, ऑल क्लियर? ओके, नाउ बच्चा